Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the round of 12 for the Grey Ogre Games Invitationals 2019. My name's Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside just Randall.
Hello, I'm just Randall.
Yeah. Watching a match here. Yeah. Can start though. We're watching a match here between Desmond Ming on the left, Kelvin Chu on the right. Desmond Ming, he is our legacy master, right?
And
Did the best in all the legacy events throughout 2019. Invited to play here for the invitationals. Kelvin Chu, I don't think he needs introduction.
yeah, I don't think so
Singapore's
too.
foremost pro player in the Magic scene. He was first runner up last year for Invitationals 2019. He didn't need to play much.
Yep,
He
yep.
was invited to every seasonal qualifier. He did very well for most of the seasonal qualifiers
Mhm,
and finds himself
Yeah.
playing.
And we're playing the second round of the round of 16, so now it's round of 12. This is the lower bracket, right?
Again, it's in a
It's
lower
lower bracket.
bracket.
So both these players facing elimination, but they're both playing mono green, but
Yeah.
one is playing a really it's more of a Tronish kind of thing because they're
Yeah.
trying to get enough mana to play Castle Garenbrick,
Yeah.
get even more mana, play big creatures.
Such as
There's Ulamog. You've
Ulama.
got Overmore Hydra.
Overwatch Hydra.
Yeah.
Well, Hydra is
They
okay.
even
Lah.
have Ugin.
There's Ugin?
There's Ugin, the Spirit Dragon, yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
Interesting, yeah.
DTK, yeah.
DTK, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen this deck being played on online.
Yeah.
Or maybe not online, but like YouTube videos and stuff,
Mm.
right? This deck can be quite menacing. I
Can,
think,
yeah.
if your opponent starts off just fast like what Desmond is doing right now,
Yep.
right? Can be a little bit difficult to deal with.
Yeah.
Kelvin Chu, of course, just playing mono green Stompy. Turn 2 already has a 5/4 on the battlefield. If he's able to get out maybe a Questing Beast next turn, or Questing Beast this turn, he
Yes.
might actually be in very,
Enough
very
to,
good shape. Yeah.
Because I think game one, I think Greentron is a little bit favored.
Mm.
Because once they bring out their first big threat, it's very hard for the mono green Stompy to come back into this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
But
So I want to see like Kelvin's threats. He's got Growth Chamber Guardian. He's got
Okay,
Love
yeah.
Struck Beast. Rona's the Indomitable. Ooh, Rona's would be fun.
Yeah.
Steel Leaf Champion. Yorvo is a
Mm.
a great addition to the deck. Also playing Collector Company.
Yeah. Actually, interesting. It's not actually mono green. He's
Yeah,
black.
it's Splash Black for the Thoughtseize.
Literally just for Thoughtseize, yeah.
and then like sideboard cards. But I mean,
Yeah.
Thoughtseize is just that good.
It's really just that good. And yeah, Thought's gonna get rid of Cavalier of Thorns from
Oh
Desmond's
yeah,
side.
Cavalier is like a great. So Desmond, if he had kept the Cavalier, Desmond basically curved out.
Yes,
Right, he
correct.
went turn 1 Llanowar Elves, turn 2 Ram Spell, turn 3 will be Cavalier of Thorns. Unfortunately, Cavalier has been stripped,
Yep.
and we'll see what Desmond here wants to do.
Mm-hmm,
But that was a lot of damage. That was
That's
5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5.
Questing Beast next turn brings him down to 5. And then then Desmond is in a lot of trouble. Like this deck, needs
It can't play from behind.
yeah, it can't play from behind exactly.
Yeah.
What you want to do is to just get out Ulama or get out what's his name?
Wool Breaker.
Worldbreaker.
Worldbreaker,
Yeah,
Ugin
Worldbreaker
even,
is a great Ugin is definitely one of the most powerful cards in the deck.
Yep.
Okay, so I don't think it can play from behind, but it definitely has like a few cards that will just suddenly change the
Yep,
outlook of the game.
Correct. Yeah, and I think here Desmond just playing the Elvish Rejuvenate just wants a little bit of a cheeky block maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe
still can't. I mean, like
Oh, you can't block Steal the
still live
Champion, but
yeah.
the Love Struck Beast probably gonna come out next turn
Mhm.
if Kelvin doesn't have another play.
Yeah.
And that's just you can just block that for free next turn.
Mhm.
So that'd be nice. But yeah, I mean the ramp just that's all Desmond wants.
That's
to do at
all
this point.
that, and that's all that he can do, right?
Yeah.
Like Nissa's Pilgrimage is maybe
Yeah.
he still needs to set up, right?
Right.
He's got what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so
Yeah,
still
it's
not enough.
interesting that he chose to play the Rejuvenator before the Nissa's Pilgrimage though,
Mm.
because I mean Nissa's Pilgrimage is obviously more ramp.
Mm.
It's just Elvish Rejuvenator. It doesn't really block anything
Ain't
that
that
valuable.
ain't that good.
Yeah.
Eh,
Here, so
let's just be frank. Not so great.
not so great. Like definitely a card he just has to play.
Yeah.
But I guess he just wants to get rid of the 1/1.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Okay. So that's a trade.
gets rid of the 1-1, but like there's still plenty of 1-1s left behind.
And gotta take.
Oh.
So actually, Desmond's actually down to 10.
Yeah, Kelvin's
Uh,
definitely going to be playing Collector Company at end step. Leaving out 4 mana. Very
Oh.
obvious.
Oh.
Yeah, he's actually got. I mean, like, Kelvin Chu, master of Collector Company, is got to play Collector
I don't think
Company.
he doesn't have collector. Oh,
He
he
does.
does.
He's
Wow.
got 4 copies of
4
Collector
copies of
Company.
Company.
Takes out your
Okay.
vote, brings out your votes, brings out Steely Champion, Scavenger Ooze, Ronas, Love
Yeah,
Struck
yeah.
Beast, Growth Chamber Guardian, Elvish Mystics. Anything in his deck except for the Thought Seizers,
Yeah.
it takes out. And Great Henge
Great
as
hand,
well.
yes. Okay. Wow, actually, yeah. Collector Company, really good card in this.
Yeah, it's.
really
Yeah,
loves
he's
his
got
Coco,
to
yeah.
play Coco. Right. Yeah.
Kelvin Coco Chu.
The K in the Coco mono green Coco. You know what? I'm going to change the deck name to like mono,
Mono
green,
green Coco.
but with the K because like it's Kelvin Chu, right?
Yeah.
See the Koco, right? Kelvin Chu. No, maybe that's why.
Collector Company.
Got a Ko. Yeah. All right. So Coco and step. Let's see.
Let's see what we're gonna get. A lot of lands.
Wow,
Love
lands,
Struck
lands.
Beast.
Wow, double
Two
love
Love
Struck
Struck
Beast.
Okay, I mean that's pretty good. You know that's 10,
Oh.
10 power right there.
And 5 power unblockable. You know what? Like if Desmond only has 1 blocker right now, like the game ends.
Yep. Yep. Indeed. I believe that.
Thoughtseize. Okay, Elvish Mistake.
Yeah. I believe the life
Gonna
totals
attack
are
that.
actually a bit wrong. I think Desmond's
Kelvin did.
well, doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
Desmond's did, yeah.
All right, so Kelvin, very convincing
yeah.
game. Yeah, like there's his. This is not a deck I've seen being played
Which one?
in a lot.
Kelvin's?
Kelvin's
Okay,
deck, right? Like usually it's like mono green Stompy the way Desmond is playing it.
Yeah.
To introduce
actually,
Collector Company.
Is
Mono
it-
green Tron, yeah,
yeah.
mono green
I
Tron.
mean, Kelvin, the mono green Stompy deck is usually just Silu Champion and then you bring a Galta
Yeah.
with Harukiran on the board, something
Mm.
like that. So this is quite a bit of a different kind of.
Yeah,
deck list.
you're not looking for Galta. You're not looking for Galta. You're not looking for that big that big a creature.
Yeah. He's actually looking for a bigger board because he's running Hashab Oasis, which Hashab Oasis just gives a 1 creature plus 1.
yeah,
plus 2,
just
plus
give
2. Plus 4 plus 4?
plus plus 2 and
Plus 2
trample
plus
or
2 and
something.
trample.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But okay, so let's look at what they're gonna bring in the sideboard.
Okay. So Kelvin
Um,
Chu. Kelvin
yeah.
Chu sideboard, 2 duress, 4 ultimate price, 2 epic downfall, 1 great henge, 1 reclamation sage, 2 damping sphere, 2 despise, and 1 assassin's trophy.
Mm.
Obviously the ultimate price.
Ultimate price. I think the duresses
Duress,
may work as well.
yeah, it slows your opponent down quite a bit, right? But
Yeah.
Thought Seizers, I think
It's enough actually.
more than enough.
Yeah.
So just the ultimate price. Epic Downfall is the one. What is
Epic Downfall is you exile. It's from Throne of Eldraine, I believe.
Oh no, new card. I do not know what this new card is.
It's 1 and a black.
Oh, okay. No, I know
exile
what
target
this is.
creature with
Exile target.
CMC 3 or greater.
Okay.
So you're probably gonna bring that in actually.
This is a pretty good card against things like Ulamog. So
Yeah.
just removal. He can take out. He can take out things like Great Henge. Can take out things like Great Henge as well as maybe 1 Collector Company and 1 Ronas.
Yeah.
Not too important.
I think Ronas probably not that important in this matchup.
Does it give trample? No.
It does give trample to another creature as an activated
okay.
ability.
Right. Okay.
So there's that,
Yeah.
I guess.
It's okay.
But yeah, I mean trample not that relevant here, I guess. I mean
Mm.
his creatures are probably gonna be bigger than yours to block. But let's look at
Like
Desmond's sideboard.
Desmond.
So Desmond's sideboard is actually very straightforward. He's got 3 Damping Sphere, 2 Perilous Vault, 4 Spatial Contortion, 4 Thought Knot Seers, and 2 Tireless Trackers. So
Well,
I mean the Spatial
definitely
Contortion is definitely coming in.
Spatial Contortion will be coming in. The vault, the Perilous Vault,
What
also
does-
going to be very good.
What does Perilous Vault do actually?
It's a Oblivion Stone.
Oh, the 5 mana and then everything
Yeah.
gets exiled,
So
right?
four mana, you
Right,
you put
okay.
down a Perilous Vault, and 5 mana, you basically exile everything.
Mm.
I think this is a good card to bring in. Desmond can play this on turn 3, and then be able to fire off the next turn if he's got enough lands,
Yeah.
or just threaten activation, right?
Yeah. I think the only awkward thing with Perilous Vault is that Desmond does run 8 mana dogs. He's got 4 elvish. Oh no. It's just 4 Lano elves actually. So it's not so bad, I
Four
guess.
grazers, and 4 Lanois
Lano
elves. Yeah,
But I mean, Arboro Grazers doesn't.
it doesn't ramp you,
Yeah.
yes, but
So it's okay to get rid of it with the
yeah.
Perilous Vault.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. Okay.
We'll see how this match goes out. But I
Mm.
think this is in favor of Kelvin. I think he
Yeah.
goes a lot his deck goes a lot faster. Like if he's curving out, so if
Correct.
Desmond's curving out, like he's casting Ulama on like turn 5.
Yep.
Right. Kelvin's curving out, like he's killing you on turn 5.
Yes, correct.
So
So definitely have to see.
Desmond cannot stumble here on
Yeah.
mana, right? He needs to match Kelvin beat for beat. Kelvin also cannot stumble. He needs to match Desmond beat for beat.
Yeah.
Curving out here just means you win the game,
Yeah.
right?
I think the biggest reason why Desmond lost the first game was because of that thought seize from Kelvin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that took away like his 5 drop, and that
Yes.
5 drop was very, very important.
Yep.
It'll get you an extra land, and you got a very big body which can block the Steel Leaf
Yes,
champion
correct.
profitably.
Yeah. So we're just gonna see what Kelvin has in store for, because currently I think Desmond's going first this round. So
Yeah,
I mean that's already quite a big advantage.
yeah, but he's taking a
in hand play.
mulligan. He's
Yeah.
taking a mulligan down to 6.
6, yep.
Sorry, down to 6.
So yeah. So let's see how this goes.
Light banter between players.
Yeah. Always good to see. Always nice to see.
Where's the score sheet? Brian, can you bring in the score sheet? We talk about
Yeah.
about the
Everyone else.
everyone else, the others.
Yes.
We talk about the others.
Okay.
Yeah, and for those of you who may or may not know, this is actually a new camera setup. Nice, looks
Mhm,
nice,
mhm.
quite nice. Oh, ding 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 ding. Why are you not in the bikini?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Oh man.
Well,
Okay. So
got the scoreboard here.
yeah, we got a scoreboard. So
Okay.
upper bracket was Chin Heng, Jing Yi,
Mm.
Kwang Kai, Danny, Lucas, Kelvin, and Zhong Yi and Pi Chun.
Mhm.
Okay, so from that first match, Chin Heng came out on top.
Yep.
So for second winners bracket second round, Chin Heng versus Kwang Kai, Lucas versus Pi Chun. The rest of them dropped down to the lower bracket.
Mm-hmm.
In the first round, the lower bracket, Ken and Steven went at it. Desmond and Kenneth, Ilham and Jeffrey, and Chong Ting and Chai Hui.
Yep.
Between Ken and Steven got.
No, Steven got eliminated. They ticked the one
Oh,
that got
okay.
eliminated.
So Steven got eliminated. Ken goes through to fight against Zhong Yi.
Yep.
Desmond makes
beat
it
Kenneth, yeah.
through, and he's fighting Kelvin right now.
Yep.
Jeffrey made it through. We saw in the last match.
Yep.
He's playing against Danny,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then
Chong
was
Ting?
it Chong Ting?
Chong Ting
Yeah,
beat
Chong Ting beat
Hui, yeah.
Chai Hui, and he's playing against Ting Yi. So basically, the upper bracket people who lost are playing the lower bracket people
Who
who
won?
won.
Yeah.
And now they are fighting for their lives
Mhm.
to see who will come out
On top.
next. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
okay.
so we're watching the match between Kelvin and Desmond. We will be featuring, I think most of the time, like lower bracket matches. I think the next one between C1 and C2
Mm-hmm.
will feature. I think
Yes.
so. We'll figure
That would
it
be
out.
the only upper bracket match that we see.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Why? No, we can. It's more exciting to see people go home. Like fight for your life. Fight.
But here,
We
Desmond.
could, we could take a break, and like the C1, C2 can then go and take
Yeah.
a break and then
I
watch
think
another
Desmond
lower
is
bracket.
actually mulliganing to 4 here.
Oh, oof.
So that's a really big.
Yikes.
Oof.
Yikes. Yeah,
Oof.
same as modern. Yeah, but modern you have you have actual Tron, right? Here you have Castle Garenbrick. You have like Pariatron.
Yeah, Pariatron. Yeah, going to be very, very difficult for Desmond to claw his way through here.
Mm.
But
No land,
oh,
pass
no
the turn.
land, no
So
land
okay,
turn two.
so
So this might be a really quick game. This might
yeah,
be a really, really quick game.
Kelvin looks like he is coming out.
Oh, and the ultimate price on the Lano Elf. Just
Ah,
to add insult to
ah,
injury.
ah.
Love Struck Beast going on adventure, and honestly, we can safely say this is wrapped up.
I think this should be wrapped up.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, like we said it just now with Jeffrey. We were wrong. You
No,
know, Desmond.
this is a game where you can just concede.
Desmond might just like
Yeah.
pick
And
up Exodia off the top. You know.
yeah, Kelvin, just cocoing on turn 3. Kelvin had the perfect curve.
Yeah.
Desmond lost the land, missed 2 land drops.
Oh goodness! Look at that. That is a terrible,
Oh
It's a
no.
terrible entry.
Yep.
Like Yorvo and Lanois else, but Kelvin not sweating it.
Yep. Yep.
He
That Yovo just. What's that? Is that Questing Beast? What's that? Thoughtseize.
yeah, thoughts he is.
Thoughtseize, okay. Thoughtseize gonna take out the Elvish Rejuvenator.
Yeah, that's not gonna get him to
There's-
4 lands.
The Last Beast gonna come down, pump up that Yovo. Elvish Mystic gonna come down, pump up that
Pump up
Yovo.
Beat for
For
7, 8, 9.
9 damage. Just casual 9 on
Yeah.
turn 4. Yep.
And no blocker here just means that's
Just
the
means
game.
Yeah.
Whoa, Desmond. Sorry.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Yeah.
got really unlucky, mulliganing twice there.
Yeah.
That-
Three
sometimes
times,
this happens.
mulligan
3
three
times,
times, yeah.
yeah.
What's the. It's just luck, it's just luck.
Smelly hands.
Well.
Yeah. I mean, really unfortunate there.
Yeah, I mean, like Kelvin curved out, like he curved out,
Yeah,
right?
I mean-
And then Desmond just not finding the right half of his deck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Desmond was stuck on lands, even worse. Okay.
Yep. That was a quick game too.
That was fast.
Very quick.
We'll put on a replay from seasonal qualifier 3. That was the
Mhm.
last seasonal qualifier leading up to the Gregor Games Invitationals 2019.
Yep.
Again, you should be joining us for the remainder of the day. We still have another 8 players fighting it out for the top position. How much does the top place get? 1,000. Heck, if you know 1,500. Yeah, $1,500.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. All right, we'll be back in a bit, so don't go away. See you guys.
Yep. See you.